Hey, hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. I'm super excited about today's video, and let me tell you why. I have a friend on the YouTubes. Her name is Nikki Lynn, and Cat's leaving me already. I just started talking. He's like, nope, I'm done. This is enough of the shenanigans. Okay, anyway, Nikki, she is a subscriber of mine and entered some giveaways, watches my videos, comments, and on a giveaway I did, I completely messed up and announced her as the winner to the giveaway, like on her comment, and she wasn't a winner, so the winner got the prize that she was supposed to, but I wanted to send Nikki something, and I had purchased the like small eye brush set from Refer, so I sent them to Nikki because I appreciate her like so much. She watches my videos and she comments, and you know, we've become friendly, and I want her to know that I appreciate her. So I did that, but she tried telling me not to. Like, she was like, no, I didn't win genuinely. Save it, do a giveaway. I'll enter that one and, you know, win it the right way. And I said, no, this is the right way. Like, I messed up and I want to gift this to you. So anyway, she watches all my videos. And when I realized she too had a YouTube channel, well, I of course went over and subscribed, and I watch all of her videos. She is young and she's adorable and she's beautiful and she's got energy. And I think, how cool is that she gets on the YouTubes and she's herself and she plays makeups. And I follow her on Instagram as well. I'll link everything below if you want to go check her out, which you totally should. And on Instagram, you know, she posts things like wanting to better herself and make good changes and do all the things. And I think that's commendable. You know, she's young enough that she could just be like, YOLO, which annoys the shit out of me. But she's not. She seems like a really good person. And when she asked me if I wanted to collab with her, I was like, really? Like, I'm an old lady to her, you know? And I, of course, said yes, that would be so fun. And then she said we could, you know, play with a Nomad palette and answer some questions. I was like, absolutely. That sounds right up my alley. And then I asked her what Nomad palette she has, and she only has one, and it is the Haunted Europe. Now, mine has tissue paper over the front because I'm a big old scaredy cat and I can't see it because it will actually give me nightmares. So we decided to play with this palette, answer some questions. She sent me a list of 8 questions, and we're both going to answer them and play with this palette. So if this is your idea of a good time, subscribe to my channel. Go check out hers if you'd like to. I will say, fair warning, she does have a potty mouth, which I'm fine with. I don't typically on my channel because I know my nieces watch my videos and they don't want to hear that. But you know, if you don't mind, she's just herself, and I think that that is lovely. So I'm going to stop yammering. I'm going to put on some shadow shields, zoom you in, and we'll get started on creating a look with this palette and answering the questions she sent me. All right, we're all zoomed in and my shadow shields are on. Quick side note, 2 actually. 1, I might need an intervention. My niece got me a whole package of eyeshadow shields for Christmas. I could be using them with reckless abandon, and I still can't. I mean, these, it's a pair I've used. I cut in half and I cut the yucky part off, and like, look, what is wrong with me? I have a bunch now. I don't have to use skanky shadow shields, but I am. All I can be is sorry. Okay, also, 2, I have a code with Nomad. If you want to save 10% on your purchase, use code JAN, all caps, and you'll save 10% on anything from the website. So, if you do, thanks. It's awesome because then it tells Nomad that you're coming there from here, and that's pretty darn cool. Because I get PR from Nomad now. My first one just came a little while ago, and I've got a bunch of videos up on it already, and all the videos are up already. So This is the palette we're using today. I don't think this one's available anymore, but we're playing with it anyway because we own them and we should. So I really want to play with these greens. I haven't yet, and I think that could be super fun. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm very excited to see what Nikki does. I think she's gonna, whatever it is, it's gonna be amazing. So I'm gonna go into the dark green called Grendel, which actually I had a friend, technically my tattoo artist. Her dog's name was Grendel, and it made me like that breed of dog, which I think is an English bulldog. She was just the coolest thing. She had no F's to give, as it were, this dog. She would just wander around, meander in and out of the room. She was so cool. Anyway, I love the name Grendel. I think it's a very, very cool. And that's gorgeous. Holy moly. So I'm filming this, obviously not when it's going live. So when it does go live, Nikki will know as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to pop on and order her the new Nomad palette. I think she would have a lot of fun with it. I'm supposed to be answering questions. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with me? Okay, let me get my phone because I had to screenshot the questions because I'm old and I can't remember anything. Okay, the first question is, where are you from? I was born in Keene, New Hampshire, and I lived there for like 5 years. And then my parents and us, the kids, moved to Florida, and I lived in Florida for almost 6 years, which is what I consider home. Like, I consider Florida my home. Whenever we fly in and we get off the plane and we go outside the airport, I'm just like, it feels like home to me. So, and right now I live in Vermont, but I fully plan on winning the Powerball and retiring to the Caribbean. So there's that. It's a solid plan. The next question is, where are 3 places you'd like to go? So many. Top 3 would be Scotland, Ireland. I know they're not the same, but I'm lumping them together because they're super close and I can. Going back with a little bit of the green, I'm just going to blend that a little farther because I think we're going to keep this look super simple. So Scotland, Ireland, I would really, really, really like to go to the Maldives. I don't think that's a place I'll ever be able to go, but I've mentioned before that I am underwater girl, and that seems like right up my alley. I would love, love, love to go to the Maldives. And third, in the third place, I think, is Hawaii. I know it's kind of like everybody wants to go to Hawaii, but I really do. I think it would be so, so, so cool. Again, water girl. Next is, what is the most ridiculous nightmare you ever had? Okay, this is dead serious. I'm not even kidding you. I was planning a party, like a birthday party, I'm pretty sure for my sister, my youngest sister. And she was in charge of bringing the straws. I'm going to go in with Mary Cemetery now, which is the darker of the 2 shimmery green shades. And I had a nightmare that she forgot the straws when she came over. And I woke up like freaking out. I know, over straws. But I was like, no, you can't forget the straws. Like, they're so important. This was my nightmare. When she got there, guess what she didn't have? The straws. I knew she wasn't going to bring the straws. Oh, no, that's not the most ridiculous. Okay. I mean, it's pretty ridiculous, but when Mike and I were gone on our third cruise, I think so, I had a nightmare. He had to wake me up from it. He said that I was screaming and crying and just like really, really out of control. And I don't even know if I would remember this, except that he woke me up and I told him that our oldest grandson Jackson had gotten his first haircut. And I have a thing about babies' first haircuts. Yes, it's kind of crazy, but it's a true story. Like, it changes everything about them, and that's really hard for me. Anyway, we get into port the next day, and I, of course, FaceTime home, and I talk to my daughter. My grandson got his haircut the day before. How ridiculous is that? Absolutely crazy. But there you have it. I'm a nutter. The next question is, if you could talk to one deceased person for 30 seconds, who would it be and what would you say? And I would pick my friend Connie. And I would just tell her how much I love her and how much I miss her and how glad I am that we had the time together that we did. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that one. The next question. Question 5. Our Nikki is tricky. What makes you awesome? Well, tricky girl. Honestly, I think... I'm going to have to fix my blush. The thing that makes me awesome is that I genuinely try really, really, really hard to leave people better than I found them. I want to be good, and I want people to feel loved and appreciated, and I make a conscious effort to do that to everybody. Anybody I come in contact with, any which way, that is what I want to do. I want people to feel appreciated. So I think that's the thing that makes me awesome. Not to mention, my grandbabies think I'm amazing. They're little though still, so there's that. Question number 6. What's your favorite season and why? My favorite season is summer. Period. Exclamation point. No questions asked. Summer is my favorite because it's warm and I can be outside and not freeze. I love being outside. I love being warm. I'm cold pretty much all the time. So, yeah. Definitely summer. I'm just taking that Grendel shade on my lower lash line. The next question, number 7. What was the last show you binge watched? For me, binge watching is getting in like 2 episodes. And that would be the latest season of The Crown. Mike, if he's not here in the evenings, I get to watch nonsense by myself. And I've been watching The Crown when he's not here. So, yeah, that was the last show I binge watched. I think the first show I ever binge watched was probably Buffy. Not that you asked. And the last question, what's the worst gift you've ever received? I'm going to go in with the lighter shade, Highgate Cemetery, which I used on the very inner. I can't speak to like when I was little. I don't remember. But I don't think I've ever received a bad gift. I don't know if I've just gotten lucky or, the number of gifts I get aren't astronomical. Typically, if somebody gives me a gift, it's because they saw it and thought of me and wanted to give it to me, I guess. So, yeah, I don't think I've ever received a bad gift. So that's all the questions. I'm going to line my waterline with this minty green eyeliner from ColourPop in the shade Icebreaker, whack on some mascara, and then I'll come back and we can wrap this video up. All right, there we have it. That's the look done and dusted. Let me zoom you in for an up close. And now I'm going to zoom you out and we can finish up. I want to say thank you so much to Nikki for asking me to do this with you. I appreciate you, and I think that you are genuinely such a sweetie, and I can see your channel going places for sure. And if you're coming from Nikki's channel, hey, thank you so much for checking out my video. Don't forget, if you're going to order from Nomad, I do have that 10% off code. It's Jan, all caps, and that will save you 10%. I think these questions were super fun to answer. So if you want to partake, you can answer them in the comment section below. If you do YouTube videos and you want to answer these questions, you totally can. Just, tag Nikki because she is the creator of this 8 questionnaire. So there you have it. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.